Hello everyone, my name is JaeAIK, and welcome back to Twitter Threads. X Threads, Twitter X Threads, I still don't know what I'm going to call this series. But I asked you the question, what moment in Fire Emblem's gameplay solidified a unit to be one of your personal favorites? I'll start. In Fire Emblem 7's Desert Chapter, Pent is not a playable unit and in fact hinders your progress in getting the Gaiden chapter. But 10-year-old me, playing on a Japanese copy, did not know this. So to see this cool sage rock up, crit everything, and leave without elaborating anything, since my cousin and I couldn't read Japanese, might have solidified Pent as one of my absolute favorite characters throughout the franchise. I'm curious to know about yours. To which Zelfie replied, "Summoners are broken," in his video from 2020. Whoa! The Phantom, classic with the Devil Axe. Burnt bad RNG numbers. We got Kirby Master in the house here. Boom. And that Phantom making it out of the fucking bottom tier with that one, bro. But yeah, honestly, Summoners are a really cool class that unfortunately, or fortunately, never make it back into the Fire Emblem series because they're kind of broken. I much prefer the higher stats and better magic mastery that druids provide in Sacred Stones, but the utility of getting a free unit is kind of bonkers, especially when some of them can just randomly come in with, like this video showcases, the Devil Axe. So I can get why they never brought it back, because an extra body that can bait another unit, yada yada yada, can end up being really broken. But I hope that they can tweak this formula up a bit so it's just as fun to use if they ever decide to bring back the Summoner class. Mr. Mustard says, "First run of 3 houses, I went with the Blue Lions and Sylvain landed a crit on some random goober while screaming open wide and doing 69 damage. In 3 houses specifically, I feel as though you're forced to use every single one of your classmates until you recruit someone else, of course. So I think it's on the easier side to get attached to your class. But then there's something extra special when a unit you were kind of like, or okay about just goes in, yells the weirdest critical hit line like, I cry in the shower, and then doing 69 damage. Like Inigo was like that for me, like who just goes in and yells, I'm a man of passion, and then crits for like 420, you know? I think we all have that favorite unit because of these moments that catch us completely off guard. Josh DL says, when I played through Birthright Chapter 9 for the first time, I accidentally made Setsuna fight the boss with like 40-ish% accuracy and 13% crit, while the boss had a 84% chance to hit and kill her. She dodged it and crit him to beat the level. Made her ASAP afterwards. The classic. The absolute classic. The other scenario to this is your unit misses an attack that was super vital, so you have to weigh risk reward on the boss, jump through mathematical equation and hurdles in your head, realize this is a losing battle, then the fuck it we ball mentality, and then, you know, works out in the end, and you look at your archer that was only there for chip damage with such reverence that they are now your favorite unit. Every Fire Emblem 7 fan in Rebecca. Jono Abo FE, God, I hope I said your name correctly, says, first time playing 3 houses, hard mode as maddening didn't exist yet, chapter 4. I thought the Death Knight was on some POR Black Knight level threat, basically invincible. Hubert rocks up, one-shots him with death spikes, and he's gone. Obviously, no better now, but never forgot that. I think deep down, we kind of knew that Death Knight was beatable because he drops the seal that lets mages turn into dark mages. But when the game was new and fresh, yeah, there's no way like I was ever gonna figure it out unless someone else did a ton of the testing beforehand for me. It also doesn't help that I also started with Blue Lions, but it's awesome that you figured it out by what sounds like complete accident, or maybe your brain is so big that you calculated things beforehand, I don't know. But stopping what feels like an unstoppable wall is for sure to make a unit like Hubert memorable. The Vance Knight says, Marita satisfyingly killing a majority of the enemies on the map with Luna, Astra, or a crit. The best part was when she bit Raedric, who halves damage from your units, in one round with 2 Luna crits. Absolutely stunning. So, different Luna for me, but this is exactly why Canas is one of my personal favorite characters in Fire Emblem 7 as well, because Luna against the dragon is a genuinely viable option, and figuring that out on my Japanese copy of Fire Emblem 7 was super mind-blowing. Now, unfortunately, in my run, Kanos didn't one-shot the dragon like your Marita did to JaeAIK, and also, unfortunately, Kanos didn't die to a snowstorm in that universe, but instead of awful fiery death from the dragon, yeah, Kanos my goat, but yeah, I didn't really give him the proper send-off that he deserved. And you can also check other people's playthroughs on YouTube and stuff. Just a unit that you decided to train up on a whim, clutching it out for you, and then becoming the mascot of that run at that point is part of the Fire Emblem gameplay loop that keeps things fun and interesting every time you play it. One of my favorite runs on YouTube is Link King 7's Fire Emblem 7 Iron Man run, where he's just like, yeah, fuck it, we'll use Lucius. And then turns out his Lucius is like cracked, crit both Lloyd, Linus, and finished off the dragon. And I was there for that. I was there for the entire live stream because I was so invested in the Lucius, the run, you know? Mercedes says, Wolf, my guy saved my ass in my first run of my first Fire Emblem game. My dumb as fuck ass was not gonna complete Shadow Dragon without him. Okay, but Wolf, in all fairness, is the GOAT of Shadow Dragon. My dumb as fuck ass was also never gonna complete Shadow Dragon without him. And then later learning of the funny reclassing tech that you can do with Wolf, like General Wolf, makes this guy so versatile and fun to use. He's probably the best of like Harden's like lackeys, you know? He's so sick. Yuhan just replied back with a gif of Lin doing a critical hit. Yeah. Is there more to say? I really do think that Lin leaves a memorable impression on like 90% of Fire Emblem 7 babies like myself because of her critical hit animation. She just rocks up to Bada like, yo, check this shit out. Boom. And Bada is regretting all his life's decisions at this point. Like, why did I become an axe-wielding unit? Why am I attacking a sword unit? I wish I paid slightly more attention in Fire Emblem school because I got the weapon triangle mixed up. And if Fire Emblem Heroes ever needs a Bada the Beast voice actor, that was my voice audition tape right there. So Mika Blaze 17 replied back with, this is Lou. He knows magic. Not a lot, but he's learning. Seriously though, he's gone several of my runs not getting a single point of magic, and I love him for it, even if it sounds like I don't. He's still my no magic having boy. Alright. I'm gonna lower the volume.
Alright, we're gonna give Lou a second chance. If he gets magic this level up, we're gonna take him. We're gonna leave him on the team.
I already know he's not getting any magic. Yep. The punchline was obviously he's not getting any magic, right? Starts off with 4 magic at level 1. What level is this Lou right now? Level 15, 0 points in magic. 0. What's even funnier is that like you take a look at the deaths and it feels like he's forced to like use Lou as well, which makes this even funnier. Oh man, that's so funny. But honestly, I'm right there with you. I've used Lou so many times only for him to get 9 billion speed and negative 10 million magic. Only got the speed part of his mother's Chien, while Ray, Lou's brother, got the complete opposite, I guess, right? But honestly, thank you for sharing that video. That's super funny. Oh my god, I feel like that's just the classic Lou experience, honestly, at this point. And that's it for this Twitter thread. What I learned today is that there are so many different ways for Fire Emblem fans to get connected with the units offered in the game, whether that be from memorable game moments, both clutch and funny, or in my case, not being able to read Japanese. Feel free to let me know in the comment section who your most memorable Fire Emblem character is, and feel free to follow me on twitter.com to stay up to date with Twitter threads as well. Thanks for watching. Bye bye now. If you made it this far, that means I'm your most memorable Fire Emblem unit. I come with negative strength though, so give me energy drops by subscribing to the channel. See you next time.